The Vibe Doctor will see you now. AI seems to be beating doctors at a lot of things. Microsoft AI is answering 50 million health-related questions a day. It has beaten doctors on USMLE questions, which is the test that you have to pass to become a doctor. And Microsoft claims its AI just demolished doctors on a simulated sequential diagnosis. Meanwhile, my AI girlfriend left me because she said I'm too emotionally unavailable, and she said she wants a real man. So it seems like technology is replacing humans at everything. But are these major advances, or are AI companies just glazing us? If you're a doctor, tell your patient it's just a virus so you can focus on this video. So you can find out if you can quit your job to hang out at the beach all day. But first, let's rewind to see what started this robot uprising. Doctors are professional pattern spotters. And when doctors see the same symptoms, treatments, and results, they get together to issue guidelines. Those guidelines take the form of an algorithm that tells other doctors what to do next and what to test next. And algorithms are something programmers are really good at. And in the 1970s, they came up with a program called Internist-1 to memorize the guidelines with perfect accuracy. But it took longer than 10 minutes to get a diagnosis, and it struggled with complex cases. So tech nerds went back to their caves to get away from other people. Doctors went back to being considered attractive by members of the opposite sex. And nature returned to its natural order. And things stayed that way until something took place called the deep learning revolution. Deep learning showed up in the 2010s, and it's really good at noticing patterns. Instead of relying on rules, you just feed it all the healthcare data and it teaches the rules to itself. And programmers started feeding AI all the healthcare data on the entire internet. This works so well that AI now crushes humans on USMLE style questions. And it keeps getting better. When AI nerds easily dominate one test, they have to invent a new test to dominate, which is why they invented a new test to see how AI did on sequential diagnosis, a technique doctors use to refine their hypothesis using step-by-step questioning and testing. The test used case studies from the New England Journal of Medicine, and the results were pretty shocking. The AI had 4 times better diagnostic accuracy on challenging cases than experienced, actively practicing doctors. In order to prevent the AI from just running every test, it was given different amounts of money that it was allowed to spend on testing. And the more money it was allowed to spend on testing, the better the diagnostic accuracy. But even when the AI was spending $0 on testing, it still did better than the human meat sacks who were spending thousands of dollars on testing. And before you ask, no, the case studies were not in the training data. The way it works is that a bunch of AI agents form a multidisciplinary team meeting in order to arrive at a diagnosis. One AI agent makes a hypothesis about the diagnosis, while another agent challenges the assumptions, and another AI agent demands to spend less money on testing in order to make more money for the AI private equity agents. And because AI can suck up every medical report ever written, it's very good at asking the right question to the patient and determining the most cost-effective tests. It must have been pretty difficult to get programmers to give up living the dream of building B2B SaaS-compliant software just to save human lives. So are doctors going to be forced to retire and start their medfluencer job on social media? There's reason to believe that this won't be the case. While this test was extremely impressive, this case used structured data and patient exams are unstructured. A doctor is basically a detective that has to figure out false, missing, and incomplete information. Is your patient having chest pains? Or are they an alcoholic that wanted a free ambulance ride to the hospital that happened to be located next to the liquor store? AI can't do this detective work yet, but it can act as an instant curbside consult. Would you be able to diagnose neonatal hypoglycemia due to a biologically active teratoma? Maybe not, but your AI could. AI won't replace you, but a doctor with AI will. Doctors are needed for empathy, detective work, and stopping AI from glazing hypochondriacs and drug seekers. But AI provides breadth and depth of knowledge that would normally require a team of doctors, which is pretty cool because I can't seem to remember the names of all 10,000 rare diseases. This frontier will be called vibe doctoring, where you fully lean into your clinical gestalt and stop worrying about whether the AI black box actually understands why it made the call. This means that AI and doctors will be working together. Just order the right test and document it as clinical concern. The vibe is the diagnosis. What do you think? Did I get it right? Peer review me in the comments. And like and subscribe if your doctor can still pass a CAPTCHA.